On Mudaris Street, the sun goes down, but the lights don't go on. The Israeli Air Force has struck at Gaza's electricity grid. And with no power in the kitchen, going out and cooking in the street might be the only way to feed the family. Night after night, Gazans endure a world of gloom and shadows. What power there is must be rationed. It comes, but mostly it goes. Most people are without it for about 18 hours a day, and the lack of electricity causes serious water supply problems. Fatih says the Israelis have bombed him into a darker age.
Normally at this time, I would be following the news on the internet or watching it on television. Now I just go to sleep or sit outside because the house is so hot.
Israel says that when it hit Gaza's only power plant, it was striking at its Hamas enemies. With less power, it would be harder for Hamas to manufacture the crude missiles that it launches into Israeli towns and villages. Israel says that this place was a legitimate military target, but attacks like these have been strongly criticized for the suffering that they've inflicted on Gaza's civilian population. A United Nations human rights envoy says that Israel has breached the laws of war, which prohibit collective punishment. Blackouts aren't the only problem. The Salim family has had a visit from the Israeli army. Tanks and bulldozers destroyed the orchard and demolished 3 rooms. But worst of all, they wrecked Mr. Salim's taxi car. The car was the source of my livelihood, he says. That was how I fed my children. The army came to confront militants who do threaten Israel, but the militants say their attacks are retaliation for Israeli actions like the raid here, carried out by an army that occupies Palestinian land. Alan Johnston, BBC News, Gaza.